stayed awake beside the window, waiting for my headlights down the street. I kept rehearsing what I'd tell you, thinking words could fix everything. When I finally turned the key, you didn't ask where I had been. You just smiled like someone tired of hoping I'd let them in. I thought there was still time. You thought time was gone. Somewhere between those two beliefs, we both moved on. I was 5 minutes too late to save what we had left. You'd already folded all your dreams into the boxes by the steps. I finally found the words you stopped needing to hear. Love wasn't gone because we changed. It left because I got here 5 minutes too late. You handed me your spare key like it weighed 1,000 pounds. The room was full of memories, but neither made a sound. I reached for your shaking hands. You gently pulled away, not because you stopped loving me, you just couldn't stay. Sometimes I'm sorry can still be true, and still arrive too late for two. I was 5 minutes too late to catch your falling heart. By the time I chose forever, you'd already learned to restart. Some endings don't need anger, some endings don't need blame. Just two people arriving at different moments in the same love. If I could borrow one more evening, I'd leave work early, turn off my phone, open my heart before opening the front door. I was 5 minutes too late. Now every clock reminds me why the smallest moments disappear before we realize they're goodbye. If love ever waits for me again, I won't ask for one more day, because forever isn't lost all at once. Sometimes it's only 5 minutes away. You asked if something felt different. I laughed and blamed another week. You nodded like you bought the answer, even though I couldn't meet your eyes. We finished dinner in silence. The plates were clean, the words were not. Somewhere between, I'm just tired and everything we left unsaid. You waited for the truth, I waited for the moment. Neither one of us knew the moment had already gone. We stopped halfway through the conversation before the truth could find its voice. You heard my silence, I surrender. I thought you made the choice. Two hearts standing in the same room, still somehow miles apart. Love didn't lose to someone else, it got lost between our hearts. wasn't packed with anger, just sweaters folded neat and slow, that somehow hurt much more than shouting. Watching you already let me go, I almost reached to stop you. My hand was only inches away, but pride can't feel like concrete when your heart is begging you to stay. You mistook my frozen silence for a reason not to fight. I mistook your quiet leaving for one more ordinary night. We stopped halfway through the conversation, leaving every page unread. Now I know the words we buried were the ones we should have said. You were never asking for perfection, only honesty from me, but I kept hiding behind "I'm fine" until there was nothing left to see. If I could return to one evening, I'd let the silence break. I'd tell you every fear I carried before it became too late. Sometimes love doesn't need a miracle, just one honest sentence. In time, we stopped halfway through the conversation and called it the end instead. Now every memory reminds me of the words still in my head. If another love ever finds me, I'll never let silence decide, because forever doesn't disappear in one goodbye. It disappears one unfinished conversation at a time. You started taking longer walks after another tiring day. I figured you just needed silence, so I slowly stayed away. You left your side of the hallway light burning every single night. I thought it meant don't wait for me. You hoped I'd turn it off before bedtime. Two different meanings from the very same signs. We kept translating love with frightened minds. I thought you needed space. You thought I didn't care. We were standing in the same house, feeling like nobody was there. Love didn't lose to somebody. Fears answer questions our hearts never confessed. You stopped leaving little notes on the fridge before you go. I thought you gave up trying. You thought I'd never notice. One evening you whispered softly, I miss the way we used to be. I smiled and changed the subject, pretending I didn't agree. You were waiting for a reason, I was waiting for a sign. Neither one arrived until goodbye. I thought you needed space. You thought I closed the door. We spent so much time protecting ourselves, we forgot what love was for. Every step conversation could have changed our history. If another heart ever reaches out, I won't let silence decide, because forever can disappear when both people keep stepping aside. You stopped calling after midnight. I thought your heart had changed. Didn't know you were staying up beside your mother's hospital bed. You thought I looked distracted, like I had somebody new. Truth was I was working overtime, trying to save enough for two. One simple question could have changed everything. Instead we let assumptions wear each other's rings. If I'd only asked instead of making up my mind, if you'd only stayed long enough to hear mine. We built a goodbye out of stories that weren't true. Love didn't break because we lied, it broke because we never knew. You packed your favorite sweater, left the coffee on the shelf. I watched your taillights disappear, still too proud to stop myself. Weeks later I found the letter, hidden in the kitchen drawer. Every answer I've been searching for was written there before. We weren't short on love, we were short on truth. Silence filled the spaces where honesty should have moved. If I'd only asked, what are you carrying tonight? If you'd only said, I need you by my side, maybe this empty apartment would still feel like home. Maybe forever wouldn't end with two people feeling alone. Now every what if echoes long after you're gone. Funny how the answers came after there were no more questions. If I'd only asked, I'd still know the sound of your laugh. I'd still be reaching for your hand instead of reaching for the past. Next time love stands in front of me, I'll choose courage over pride, because the smallest question can sometimes save a whole lifetime. You asked if we could drive somewhere, just leave the city for a day. I smiled and said next weekend, like time would always stay. You circled dates inside the calendar, I crossed them out with work. Never thought the little moments could disappear. disappeared at first. I kept chasing tomorrow, you were asking for today. Love doesn't always leave at once, sometimes it slowly waits away. It was always maybe next weekend, maybe after one more week, maybe when life gets easier, maybe when I'm not so busy, until maybe turn to memories and weekends came along. I was making plans for later while you were letting go. I found the hiking boots you bought me, still sitting by the door. The little cafe on the corner still saves the table for four. I never miss the big occasions, just every ordinary day. Funny how forever faded, one maybe at a time. You didn't ask for everything, just pieces here and there. I thought love could wait forever, you just wanted me there. It was always maybe next weekend, until there wasn't one. No dramatic final argument, no battle left undone, just promises with better timing that never reached the day. Love grew tired of waiting and quietly walked away. If I could steal one Saturday from all the years gone by, I'd leave my phone at home, take your hand and choose you on time. No more maybe next weekend, that's the lesson I still keep. Love isn't built on good intentions, it's built on days we choose to keep. If another heart believes in mine, I'll show up before it's late, because forever isn't promised, it's hidden inside the plans we make today. You used to ask if I got home, even when you knew I had. Somehow those little questions made the whole world feel less sad. Then one day they disappeared, like pictures fading from the wall. Neither one of us noticed until there were none at all. Stopped reaching for my hand, I stopped wondering why. We both watched the distance grow without asking how. The day we stopped asking why was the day we said goodbye. Not with slammed doors or angry words, just two quiet hearts running dry. Love didn't leave in a heartbeat, it packed one memory at a time. We lost forever the day we stopped asking why. You canceled dinner one more time, I answered that's alright. Neither one of us believed it, but we smiled through another night. We became experts at pretending everything was still okay, while every little compromise quietly slipped away. You were hoping I'd notice, I was hoping you'd explain. other again. The day we stopped asking why became the story of our lives. No final villain, no dramatic ending, just two people growing quieter until silence learned our names. If love ever asks another question, I swear I'll answer this time. You asked me where I'd been that night. I smiled and said, don't worry now. I thought I was protecting you, but I never told you how. Your eyes searched mine for something real. I looked away instead. A harmless lie became the space where every promise bled. It wasn't what I hid, it was why I hid it. By the time I found the words, you stopped believing them. The truth came too late, long after trust had gone. You couldn't hear I'm sorry over everything I'd done. Love doesn't disappear at once, it slowly learns to doubt. And once the light goes missing, it's hard to find a way back out. You packed your coat without a word, left your favorite mug behind. Funny how the smallest things can stay to haunt your mind. I finally told you everything, every reason, every fear. But honesty arrived after hope had disappeared. You wanted yesterday, I offered you today. But broken clocks don't rewind. No matter what we say, the truth came too late. After all the damage grew, you weren't leaving for the secret, you were leaving what it turned us into. Every unanswered question built another wall between, until forever looked like something we had almost been. If love ever asks me to choose between comfort and honesty, I'll tell the hardest truth first, because silence can sound exactly like goodbye. The truth came too late. Now your side of the bed stays cold. Every memory keeps asking me why I never let you know. I trade every easy answer for one difficult conversation, because losing you was never worth protecting myself from the truth. You always save me the seat by the window, say you're the first one I wanted to see. Then you start talking about somebody else like you don't know what that does to me. I laugh at every story, even help you write that text. Funny how the heart can break while pretending nothing's wrong yet. You trust me with your secrets, I keep hiding one from you. Every conversation gets harder to get through. I'm the wrong person to tell how beautiful somebody else looks tonight. The wrong person to ask if you should call them or give them more time. You don't see what I'm hiding behind every smile I fake. You pick the safest shoulder without knowing it's the one that's breaking. You grabbed my jacket when it started raining, said I'd hate if you got sick. Little things like that are what make this so hard to quit. You treat me like forever, just not the way I dream. Somewhere between best friend and everything you'll never see. Maybe loving quietly is the price I have to pay. I'd rather hear your happiness than hear you walk away. I'm the wrong person to tell you're finally falling into love. The wrong person to celebrate the stars you're seeing from above. I'll keep every secret safe, even if mine stays unsaid, because losing your friendship would hurt more than the words inside my head. Maybe one day you'll look back at these moments and notice someone was already choosing you every single day. I'm the wrong person to tell, but I'll still listen every time. I'll still save you the last coffee, still walk you home at night. If loving you in silence is all this heart can do, then let the world keep wondering. I'll quietly keep choosing you. You stopped texting after midnight. I figured someone else came along. You thought I didn't seem excited, so you assumed your place was gone. Neither one of us was cheating, neither one was walking away. We just kept writing different stories about the same ordinary days. You believe the silence, I believe my fear. Neither one of us believed the person standing here. We believed what we never asked, turned questions into facts, built a wall from little guesses, then forgot the way back. You thought I stopped loving you, I thought funny how the truth gets buried when assumptions speak first. Assumptions speak first. I saw you smiling at your phone, my heart filled in the empty space. Never once did I imagine it was your sister making jokes all day. You watched me working overtime, thought I was trying not to come home. Truth was I was chasing hours, trying to build a life we'd own. One simple conversation could have changed everything. Instead we let our imagination wear each other's rings. We believed what we never asked. Every doubt became a chain. You waited for me to explain. I waited for you to say my name. Love wasn't missing between us, only honesty was. We lost forever. Two words that never happened. If trust had one more heartbeat, maybe we'd still be here. Not because we loved each other more, but because we'd finally choose to listen before deciding. We believed what we never asked. Now the answers come too late. The truth was always standing there, waiting outside our pride and pain. If love finds me again someday, I'll ask before I assume, because hearts don't always break from lies. Sometimes they break from the stories we create ourselves. You said, can we start over? I answered, start over from what? You weren't picking another fight. You were reaching for what we'd lost. I crossed my arms and looked away, too busy guarding what was mine. Never stopped to see your heart was breaking right beside mine. Every little compromise started feeling like defeat. We forgot that love was never a game for one to beat. We chose to win instead of choosing us. Kept counting every wrong till we forgot what made us enough. You fought to keep us together. I fought to prove my side. By the time we knew the difference, there was nothing left to save. Your coffee sat untouched that morning, growing colder by the sink. You asked if I still saw forever. I answered quicker than I think. I don't know, filled up the room heavier than any goodbye. Sometimes 4 simple letters can end a whole lifetime. Love was asking for forgiveness. Ego answered every call. We were standing in the same house, watching it slowly fall. We chose to win every little argument, never noticing our hearts were paying every cent. No slammed doors, no shattered glass, just 2 stubborn souls, letting forever quietly pass. Now I know being understood means nothing if the person you love no longer feels safe enough to stay. Still echo asked me how my day had been. I smiled and said it's all okay. You answered with the very same, then quietly looked away. We filled the room with little jokes, turned the TV way too loud. Anything to keep the silence from saying what we wouldn't. You thought I'd tell you when I was falling apart. I thought you'd notice without asking my heart. We kept saying I'm fine, to fine became goodbye. Every little hidden tear built another wall inside. We were waiting for the other to finally make the first move. But love can't heal two broken hearts that are both pretending they're okay. Your favorite sweater stayed beside me even after autumn passed. I noticed you stopped humming songs but never thought to ask. You noticed I stopped sleeping, started working every night. Still we called it just a phase instead of holding on more tight. Love wasn't asking us to have every answer right. It was only asking us to stop hiding behind I'm fine. We kept saying I'm fine while everything came undone. No screaming in the hallway, no battle to be won, just two hearts growing quieter, one evening at a time, until the only thing we shared was the same familiar light. If honesty had arrived sooner, maybe we'd still be here. Maybe the hardest words to say were also the ones that could have saved us. We kept saying I'm fine, now that's all the empty rooms repeat. I finally learned that silence can sound louder than defeat. If love ever knocks again, I'll tell the truth before it fades, because forever shouldn't end with two people pretending everything's okay. You filled the kitchen with fresh flowers. I fixed the leak beneath the sink. You waited for a long embrace. I thought my actions said everything. You wrote little notes inside my coat. I worked late to pay our bills. We kept saying I love you, just speaking different languages still. You needed moments, I offered plans. We both gave our hearts, just not the way we'd understand. We loved in different ways and somehow lost the same dream. You were asking for my presence, I was trying to build security. Neither one stopped loving, neither one walked away first. We just kept missing each other until missing became normal. You wanted Sunday afternoon with nothing but a coffee cup. I kept saying maybe next week, thinking there'd always be enough. You never asked for anything expensive, just an hour without my phone. Funny how forever disappeared over moments I postponed. I measured love by sacrifice, you measured love by time. We never realized both could have been right. We loved in different ways, neither one was wrong, but every missed connection made forever less strong. You heard silence where I meant devotion, I saw patience where you felt alone. By the time we understood each other, love had already gone. If I could rewrite one chapter, I'd stop trying to prove my love. I'd simply sit beside you long enough for you to feel it. We loved in different ways, now I finally understand. Love isn't only what we give, it's what the other heart can understand. It forever finds me once again. I'll learn another language too, because the greatest misunderstanding was believing my way was enough for you. You started chasing bigger skylines, I still love this little town. You were talking about tomorrow, I was trying to slow life down. Neither one of us was selfish, neither one of us was wrong. We were just two different people trying to sing the same song. You kept looking forward, I kept looking back. Somewhere in between, we slipped through the cracks. We outgrew the same dream without meaning to. You needed open highways, I still needed you. Love wasn't missing, life just pulled us apart. Sometimes forever ends without breaking a single heart. Circled cities on a map, I highlighted weekends home. You smiled every time you dreamed, I smiled whenever you smiled alone. Then one quiet Sunday morning, you whispered through your tears, I don't want you to change for me. That was all I needed to hear. Holding on too tightly would only make us fall. Sometimes loving someone means letting go of it all. We outgrew the same dream, like seasons changing trees. Neither one of us stopped caring, we just wanted different things. No villains in our story, no promises betrayed, just two hearts walking slowly down different roads. One day, if our because loving you helped me become who I am. We outgrew the same dream, but I'll never call it wasted time. You gave me chapters I'll remember, even if you weren't the final line. Some people are forever, some are only passing through. Either way, I'll always be grateful that one of those people was you. Painted all the walls again, trying to make this house feel new. I kept pointing at the pictures, reminding us what we'd been through. You kept opening the windows, letting fresh air fill the room. I kept breathing yesterday like it was perfume. You were building something better, I was digging through the past. Neither one of us noticed love can't live in both at once. You were loving tomorrow, I was holding yesterday. You were reaching for forever, I kept pushing it away. It wasn't one big moment that finally pulled us apart. We were living in different seasons inside the very same heart. You bought 2 tickets for the weekend, said we'd drive without a plan. I canceled at the last minute, still blaming things I couldn't change. You didn't cry or raise your voice, you simply folded up the map. Sometimes the quietest surrender is the one you never get back. You grew tired of waiting, I grew comfortable with pain. By the time I looked around, only your shadow remained. You were loving tomorrow, I couldn't let today begin. You kept trying to forgive me, while I kept punishing myself again. Love was standing at the doorway, I never walked outside until I heard it close behind you one last time. If healing had a sound, it would have been your voice calling my name. One more evening, I just didn't know it was the last time. You were loving tomorrow, now tomorrow came alone. I'm still talking to the memories inside a half-forgotten home. If I ever get another chance, I'll meet love where it is, not where my regrets keep asking me to live. Because forever belongs to the people who choose today. talk for a minute. I joke until you cracked a smile. Thought if I made you laugh again, the hurt could wait a little while. Every serious conversation ended somewhere else instead. We kept changing every subject except the one inside our heads. You weren't asking for perfection, you just wanted honesty. I kept hiding behind small talk, like it could rescue me. Every time we changed the subject, love slipped a little further away. Every we'll talk tomorrow became another yesterday. It wasn't all the words we said, it was everything we didn't. Some hearts don't fall apart from shouting, they disappear inside avoidance. The movie played, we weren't watching. Dinner turned cold on our plates. You reached across to hold my hand, I reached to check the time instead. You sighed like someone finally tired of carrying both sides alone. I didn't hear goodbye coming until I came home to an empty home. You were asking for a partner, I kept acting like a guest. By the time I learned the difference, there was nothing left. Every time we changed the subject, we changed who we used to be. Little cracks became a distance neither one of us could see. Forever doesn't always leave with one dramatic scene. Sometimes it quietly walks away between unfinished conversations. Now I answer questions no one's asking anymore. Funny how the truth gets louder after someone closes the door.